The history of Vatican City is inseparable from the history of Christianity and the Roman Catholic Church. Although it is the smallest independent state in the world, both in size and population, Vatican City has exercised immense spiritual, political, cultural, and diplomatic influence for nearly 2 millennia. Its origins lie not in ancient nation-building, but in religion, martyrdom, and the gradual accumulation of spiritual authority. Vatican City's story begins in ancient Rome. The area now known as Vatican Hill lay outside the city walls and was used as a burial ground. According to Christian tradition, St. Peter, one of Jesus Christ's apostles and regarded as the first bishop of Rome, was executed during Emperor Nero's persecution of Christians around 64 CE. Peter was buried on Vatican Hill, and his tomb soon became a site of reverence among early Christians. This burial site would later become the spiritual foundation of the Vatican and the reason the papacy became permanently associated with Rome. In the early 4th century, Christianity's status changed dramatically when Emperor Constantine legalized the religion through the Edict of Milan in 313 CE. Constantine ordered the construction of a great basilica over the believed tomb of St. Peter. This early St. Peter's Basilica transformed Vatican Hill into a major center of Christian pilgrimage. While there was no Vatican state at this time, the area gained immense religious importance that would shape its future. After the fall of the Western Roman Empire in the 5th century, the Bishop of Rome gradually became a central authority figure in both religious and political life. As secular power collapsed, popes took on administrative and diplomatic roles, especially in Italy. By the 8th century, the papacy acquired territorial control through the donation of Pepin, creating the Papal States, lands ruled directly by the Pope. For over 1,000 years, popes governed large parts of central Italy as both spiritual leaders and temporal rulers. During the Middle Ages, the Vatican became the heart of Western Christianity. Despite periods of corruption, schisms, and conflict, the papacy survived as a powerful institution. The Renaissance marked a golden age for the Vatican as a cultural and artistic center. Popes became major patrons of art and architecture, commissioning masterpieces from Michelangelo, Raphael, and Bramante. The Sistine Chapel ceiling and the rebuilding of St. Peter's Basilica symbolized the Church's spiritual authority and artistic ambition. At the same time, the Church faced growing criticism, culminating in the Protestant Reformation, which challenged papal authority across Europe. In the 19th century, Italian unification dramatically changed the papacy's political position. In 1870, Italian forces captured Rome, ending the Papal States. Popes refused to recognize the authority of the Italian state and considered themselves prisoners in the Vatican. For nearly 60 years, the status of the Pope and the Church remained unresolved, a conflict known as the Roman Question. The modern state of Vatican City was created on February 11, 1929, through the Lateran Treaty between the Holy See and Italy. This agreement recognized Vatican City as a sovereign, independent city-state, guaranteeing the Pope's political independence. From this point onward, Vatican City existed not as a territorial empire, but as a neutral sovereign entity dedicated to spiritual leadership and diplomacy. In the modern era, Vatican City has played a significant role in global affairs through moral authority rather than military or economic power. It maintains diplomatic relations with most countries and participates as an observer in international organizations. The Second Vatican Council, 1962 to 1965, modernized church practices, promoting dialogue with other religions and adapting Catholicism to the contemporary world. Popes, such as John Paul II, became influential global figures, shaping debates on human rights, peace, and social justice. Vatican City is an absolute elective monarchy, governed by the Pope, who serves as both head of state and spiritual leader of over 1 billion Catholics worldwide. Its economy relies on donations, tourism, museum admissions, and the sale of stamps and publications. Despite its size, Vatican City houses priceless cultural treasures, archives, and libraries that preserve centuries of human history. The history of Vatican City is not the story of conquest or nationalism, but of faith, continuity, and influence. From the martyrdom of St. Peter To its recognition as a sovereign state in 1929, Vatican City evolved into a unique political entity whose power lies in ideas, belief, and moral authority rather than territory. Few places on earth demonstrate so clearly how spiritual leadership can shape world history.